Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first episode of the Youth Academy career mode here on FIFA 23. This is a creative club of Youth Academy generated players. That's why everybody you see here is absolutely terrible. The team name is Wakefield, or Wakefield, whatever it is, the town in England that apparently, according to my research, doesn't have a football team. We are in, obviously, League 2. We did replace, I think we replaced Stockport, who recently came up last season. We replaced them. And my rivals, I don't know, I just chose a random rival because I'm not sure. I don't really care about all that rival stuff. It doesn't matter in the game. This team is full of Youth Academy players. I did go ahead and have like 4 or 5 players that were over 60 overall. I went ahead and released them. So the highest rated is actually 59, which is a little bit cutting it. Looking at this team, I mean, they don't look good. Now, some of these players are obviously young, and that's kind of the whole theme of it is Youth Academy. So I am going to try and filter out as many of these as quick as possible and try and get the first team for this first season under the age of 20 to 21. Now, we do have players in the Youth Academy, and now I am on PC, and I didn't pre-order on PC, so I don't actually have the Scout Future Star. So I went ahead and changed Simon Hoffman to the fake Future Star. I am playing on modded, so I can change this thing. He is the Future Star, and his potential was already 84 to 94. So we just changed him to a striker, in which went from a 58 to 59. I changed his international to England, so he is technically our Future Star. He's going to be brought up. He's going to be the main subject of this team. I'm actually going to bring up everybody. And now I have, obviously, mods. I have the Youth Academy from 14 years old all the way up to 17, promotable by 15 instead of 16. So that'll be something interesting. Now, some rules for this. We can't sign or buy anyone that is higher than the highest overall player in our squad. So currently 59 overall. We can't sign anybody that's 59 overall or 60 overall and higher, I should say. We can only sign Youth Academy players, only these players, and only players, I mean, I guess for now, players that are under 20 that are Youth Academy, obviously later on. And then we can only buy clubs from a maximum 3 times per window, so from January and from the summer window. 3 clubs, so like not the free agents, but actually buying somebody from a club. And obviously they have to be a Youth Academy player. As far as our youth scouts for League 1, well, not League 1, League 2, we have 1-star to 2-star, but it's mainly going to be 1-star, 1-star, and I already sent them out to England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. We can only stay local until we get to the championship, and then we can go to the rest of Europe, and then once we get to the Premier League, we can go worldwide. League 1, it's 2-star to 3-star scouts. Championship is 3-star to 4-star, and then Premier League, I will allow myself to go 5-star, 5-star scouts. Now, instead of these objectives that you get on a game, which are absolutely horrific, and they will end up getting you fired if you don't do it correctly and you don't do it exactly, I have some other objectives. Now, if y'all want to leave comments for objectives for later on, y'all can. But one is keep 5 clean sheets. That's going to be hard to do. I might even bump that because there's 46 games. But 5 clean sheets is going to be harder to do. Only allow 8 defeats at home or less. We want to build a fortress early on in this career mode. Have one player score 3 games in a row. So if our Youth Academy, what was it, Hoffman, scores game 1 and then game 2, but then scored game 3, that's reset. 20 goal contributions for our fake Future Star, which is Hoffman, and then a 35 overall squad build combined, so from 59 to like 61, like that kind of thing, and then finish within the top 12 of the league. I want to finish in the top half of the league in our first season. And yeah, so I'm going to promote these players, I'm going to bring them into the squad, and then we'll probably just get straight up into action because there's not really much to it. Our first scout report from England, Keith Fagan's actually kind of decent, 500k. We're obviously going to accept every single one and then bring in every single one. In our first 14-year-old, that sounds crazy to say, but our first 14-year-old, Alan Mason from Wales. And then Curtis Parker, he will join the squad. And then last one from the other one was from Northern Ireland. This is England. Ethan Barnett, 14 years old. Jaden Reynolds, 15 years old. He can instantly come up, as well as Cummings. He can instantly come up. Thank God that dude is not 14. I mean, 15 is still crazy for him. Keith Fagan actually looks like the best out of these lot, but everybody here that is over the age of 15 is going to be brought into the squad and probably play some type of role within there. Also, as we get into our first game of the season, here are our kits on the right hand side. Red and black theme for our home kit. Little kind of like squiggly lines is our home kit with black essence, red being the main focus. Our away kit is a full blackout kind of dark gray kit. And then our alternate is a fading pink into a more lighter pink. I actually really like this jersey. It might be my favorite jersey besides the black one. We will go with the away kit though, as our first game is away from home. And this is our team. We have main man Hoffman starting up top next to Lavery. We have Wyatt, Fletcher, Rogers, a Youth Academy player, Fagan, who's actually a cam but transitioning to a right winger, Flynn, Dawson, Watts, Bird, and Peterson. Now our whole back line is pretty old, but we are looking to switch that out as soon as possible. I mean, as soon as we get players. Let's see if these boys can get off to a good start. And keeper forced to make a save. Second shot, I think, came actually off his back and then off the post.
Well, what a... Has a go.
And went down 1-0. Salford score. Keeper couldn't save it. And that might be the creepiest face I've ever seen.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows.
Why does my defender not clear that?
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Bird will lay it off to Wyatt. Wyatt back to Bird. Bird into Hoffman. Hoffman to Wyatt. Back to Hoffman. Now in for Lavery. Just trying to find some type of pace. Rogers will have a crack at it. His shot wide against Bailey, who is quite quick, to be fair. It's back into the box. It's off the post and into the net, and Salford up 2-0.
Well, let's get more details on the
Hoffman out wide to Wyatt. Did he stay on side? I honestly don't think so. He did. Lavery. His shot's wide as well. So in behind here again. It's Flynn defending. Crossed in. The volley came off a defender. The rebound gets past Peterson, and it's 3-0 for Salford. And that calls for a jump to result. A 3-1 loss. Rogers scored. That's big to note. Rogers scored. Now for the 3 games. That's 3 games in the league play. So this game against Stoke City will not count towards that. And we are going to look to send out Parker out on loan. I'm going to loan some of these younger players just to see if we can get them to grow a little bit during the year. Curtis Parker out on loan to Hammurabi. And we'll continue to monitor his growth. We might even bring him back a little bit early. Next up is Carzal. It's our first home game, so we really should play it. So we will play it. But I'm going to make some changes. Wyatt just wasn't good enough. Oh, kick clash. We love the kick clash. It's fine. Finds Brown out wide now for Fagan. Into for Lavery. Back post for Wilson possibly. First time volley. Keeper saves out for a corner. Bird wins a header, but he heads it straight to Dickinson. Dickinson's in behind now. Clean sheet gone, and our first home defeat possibly as well. And it comes off Bird's poor clearance.
And he's going to have to be careful.
Dawson
now.
quickly into Rogers. Rogers have a crack at it from distance. That's blocked. Christie out wide for Hart. He can look to put a cross in. It'll fall to Hoffman. Hoffman gets the shot off, but straight at the keeper. King spins off his defender, and King off the post. And that'll be game over, a 1-0 loss. How does King miss that? Back-to-back losses to start off our league play. How does King miss that effort? He should not be missing that at all. It's a 1-0 loss, though. Colchester away from home. Rogers' goal streak obviously comes to an end, just not scoring that last game and that 1-0 loss. Colchester, 2 games, 2 points. Us, 2 games, 0 points. We'll see what happens, and we're in behind already. Maybe I shouldn't play. We don't get a goal off that, but we'll just simulate through these games. And they come right back and score on their own. It's 1-0 for Colchester. And Fagan gets his first goal for the club and an equalizer 16 minutes in for Wakefield. And Chilvers, Colchester 2-1 up. And Wood makes it 3-1 for Colchester. That's going to be 3 defeats in a row. Last scout report to end the episode off here in England. Dexter Sanderson, obviously, like I said, 675k is not bad for him. Everyone will join the Youth Academy and then probably obviously be automatically promoted if feasible. 14-year-old Scott Parker, he'll probably be brought in next season. A $1 million right back, Michael Evans, he will be brought in and he will instantly probably start over Flynn. If he is a right back, he should be a right back. Bennett position change from a striker to right winger. He jumps forward ratings up to 48. We'll continue to grow him over the course of possibly next year, even more. Who was the other one? Who was it? It was Michael Evans, right? Yeah, Michael Evans, right wing back. He is for sure a right back. Is he a right back? Or is he a right midder? Might be a right midfielder. Or is he a right wing back? He might be a right wing back properly. We'll go ahead and just like train him and then bring him in, and he'll instantly start as right wing back. Good signing. But everybody else here, I'm gonna continue to grow a little bit more. Maybe Dylan will come into the squad automatically. I'm gonna look to train his pace up first, at least his sprint speed and stuff. If I could do this, I could do that defensive awareness go up as well. And yeah, that'll be the end of the episode. When we come back, more gameplay. We'll probably get through 2 months again. Well, 2 months per episode in the first season at least. In which first episode we lost 5 league games in a row. We actually beat Stoke City, but lost to Middlesbrough. Not losing by big margins, 1 or 2 goals maximum. So we're not quite getting dominated. We're just not getting the results we need. I will see you on the next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.